joining us. How are you this Thursday?
I'm well, thank you, and thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for making time. We appreciate it. Please tell us more about this annual report and how it was compiled, as well as the role borders play in driving the continent's economic growth. I think let's start with how was it compiled, and if you can give us more background on the report.
Definitely. Navigating the complexities of global trade has never been more challenging. Africa is undergoing rapid trade transformation amid global supply chain as well as geopolitical shifts, and also considering environmental concerns. So, as we are witnessing these transformations, understanding regional customs and cross border trade has become crucial. This guide really helps business to understand trade regimes, tariff structures, as well as incentives available across key African markets. The goal is to provide clarity and foresight in this fast evolving environment. Importantly, compliance is key. Getting it wrong can be costly, both financially as well as from a reputational perspective. Awareness is essential not only to maintain compliance, but also to identify and unlock trade incentives as well as market opportunities that many businesses may otherwise overlook.
How was the report compiled?
So, as a PwC trade team, we decided that we already have a VAT guide for Africa, and it's time now that we provide the same from a customs perspective because of the increased focus on trade globally. And the African continent is making great steps forward in terms of opening up trade. There are many reforms in place, and it's important that business understand what opportunities are available to them across the continent as intra-Africa trade is becoming more and more relevant.
So, what role do borders play in driving the continent's economic growth? One may think it's an obvious thing of, well, we just get access to the next country, but is there more to it?
There is. With looking at the global uncertainty currently, companies and or businesses are looking to reassess their supply chains, and Africa offers great opportunity for that. So these reforms that are currently being put in place across Africa offer companies reduced costs, access to new markets, and overall businesses have great opportunity to access over 1.4 billion people within the African continent. So there's opportunity to grow and expand, and that has many benefits, especially in looking to industrialize the continent.
How important will it be to modernize these customs frameworks and are governments taking this into account in terms of modernizing them in this day and age?
It's very important because what these modernization programs offer is lowering costs for imported goods. It increases the turnaround time for moving goods across borders. It provides less paperwork and less delays. These offer businesses the opportunity to trade in new markets. It really just ensures that businesses can stay competitive in the African market. And the incentive schemes offer opportunity not only for growth, but also for cost reduction. And that allows businesses to take that cost savings and invest that in further growth, as well as to look at innovation.
Let's talk about the benefits of the African Continental Free Trade Area, or the AFCTFA, a landmark initiative aimed at creating a single continental market. All these 10 countries that you've profiled as PwC have ratified the agreement.
Yes, that is correct. All have ratified and have started trading. The agreement is a landmark and historical agreement and the largest of its kind. 54 African countries have signed. We are at 48 countries have ratified the agreement, meaning that they've met their legal obligations to trade under the agreement. And many are trading and making headway in terms of accessing more and more African markets. Ultimately, the opportunities under the agreement are immense. If you look at markets in Africa and demand of certain products, you will find that the majority of those products are imported from outside of the continent. So that just in itself proves that there is great opportunity, because as a trader under the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement, you are able to be more cost competitive and therefore erode the market share of those countries outside of the continent. And it just creates that opportunity for businesses to grow even further.
So what do you recommend then in terms of the report and how the future of African trade should look like?
Right. So for me, it's important that businesses look at Africa as a strategic opportunity. Investing and moving into Africa offers the opportunity to grow your business, to localize supply chains, and not be so reliant on external markets. Ultimately, trade offers a strategic opportunity for business. And that's what's very important, is that customs should no longer be a compliance function. It should be a strategic opportunity for business to assess the opportunity to grow and to improve and access new markets, and to manufacture and localize their supply chains within the African continent.
Right, Bianca, we thank you again for your time, and we appreciate it here on Africa Rise and Shine.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Bianca Romans is the Tax and Legal Services Associate Director at PricewaterhouseCoopers, or PwC, in South Africa, an auditing firm. After Rise and Shine, as we are about to say